Hello every pony, today I'll be showing you how to boost the fly like this. Look how high I get with one singular launch. Additionally, the ElytraFly can do this. It loses height, yes, but you can always just do hits to fix it. Please stick to the end of the video before commenting and asking for help, because first of all I will show the context, then explain how to do it. Basically, all you're gonna need is Kami or Lambda ElytraFly. I'll show the context right now, and basically it's just the boost mode. You have these settings, and in the mode settings, this does not matter, but you can just limit the speed at 2.0 and the up speed at 5. I'll show later what this is for. For future client, you need nothing else than ElytraFly. Literally nothing else. So you have the mode at control, Instafly on, NPC strict, it doesn't matter, but I would go with newer motions. The other stuff maybe janky, I think, I'm not sure right now, but it doesn't matter. Vertical, just make sure to have that off. And the speed at 34.7. Basically, you can type it in the chat like this. The prefix may be different, but basically you just type this in. And if it pastes into chat and it doesn't apply the comment, you just have the wrong prefix, which you can fix with your current prefix and just change it, like this. Make sure ElytraFly on both clients has different keybinds. So basically for this client, I would just put the keybind right next to your future keybind. So in this case I took V, and in ElytraFly for future I took the X keybind. I know there's C in between, but I have it keybinded for something else. So this is to the left of a Lambda ElytraFly keybind. What I also like to do is go in future and use the mode strafe strict and put it on the same keybind as the future ElytraFly. The reason being that if you jump and you turn on the ElytraFly for future, which you have to turn on first, it can be quite confusing if you have it on already or not. You could also just use the HUD, but I don't like using the HUD, so if you have it on the same keybind, you can tell by the strafe if you have your ElytraFly on or not. So basically, you just need to turn on your strafe in ElytraFly, and once you start falling, like with a very old ElytraFly, you just turn on the boosty fly and Kami and then turn both things off. And then you can instantly face up. It's that simple. So I'll just demonstrate it again. Basically, let me just land right here. Turn on the keybind for the E-Fly on future and strafe, or without, doesn't matter. Then you just jump around, and once you start falling, you literally turn on the boost E-Fly on Lambda or Kami, then turn both things off. And once you literally start flying, you can turn both things off. After both things are turned off, you can literally face up. There's no wait needed, it's instant. If you don't end up turning both things off, what simply will happen is this, like what I've shown at the beginning. Basically, this is just gonna happen. No big deal. You see I'm losing height. This is depending on your pitch. So either you can set up a view log to keep a certain height. If you configure the pitch very specifically, you can make it so it doesn't lose height at all. Except for the Elytra deploy, which you can also just fix by using flight, but then you cannot use this instant boost up in the air, then this is literally pointless lol. Now some may have the question, how do I chain this? So basically, when you do this for the first time and you're up in the air, what you end up doing is you just turn only on the Lambda or Kami fly until you rubber band, and after that you fall. Then you turn on this strafe and ElytraFly on future, and then the Lambda fly again. And now you chain it like this. So basically, see, wait until you rubber band, just don't have it on for the whole time. And you literally can see the order in which I'm turning it on. First future, then Lambda. If you don't turn off the E-Fly right away with Lambda when you want to relaunch, this will happen basically. So you'll get stopped, and if you don't do it in time, you rubber band. Like if you react too late, you rubber band. So why you turn it off early? So basically you want to rubber band to start falling again, because when you fall again, you obviously can use the E-Fly again. So let's say I'm flying up. Let's take it off. You can also do it like this. You can also get to a false state like this and repeat it. But basically, you have to start early, so you fall again, and then you can repeat it. And if you don't, this will happen. Oh, and now if I turn it on too late, oh, oopsie. So basically, the order you turn it on is very important. That's it. Now, either you learn to turn it off by muscle memory, you cannot figure out, or you're able to tell just somehow when to do it, or you can use this speedometer basically, which well, if you go into HUD editor on Lambda or Cami, I would just prefer it because then you can remember the values more easily. Just make sure you have kilometers per hour set as your speed unit and average speed takes a 10. And basically you boost eFly until you reach like 150 kilometers per hour and then you turn it off. So basically like this. And you see, after that you should rubber band right away. And if you don't, you just basically turn it off once more. Like you turn it on once more, then turn it instantly off. And just keep holding W. And then it should rubber band you. Now you probably remember that I said in the ElytraFly that the up speed, basically at 5, is very useful. Let me show you why. So basically when you jump and you only turn on the lambda / Kami ElytraFly, and then instantly just slightly tap the spacebar when you jump up. This happens. Basically you land just very slightly, like as short as possible. You tap the spacebar when you land, and then you instantly turn off the eFly. Look what happens. You can also leave it on, but then you'll instantly start boost eFly. And you're good to go. You don't need to bridge up. You literally do not need any place to jump off. And if you just want to combine it with a future eFly, like this instant launch eFly, no problem. Let me do it again. Here we go. You see, it's literally no issue. Have a nice day, every pony. See ya.